Hey guys, what's up? Today I'll be filming a get ready with me and I'll show you guys how I achieve this look. And we're also going to have a little chit chat about self-growth, so stay tuned. Mwah.
We do not exist in any other instance.
I'm going to start with just putting some oil in my hair. This is my African healing oil from Taliah waajid. So today's topic is going to be about something that I talked about in my first video. This video is going to be about why I have chosen self-growth over motivational. So the first thing is that I believe that taking some gel, motivational stuff is more for instant gratification, and self-growth is more for delayed gratification. And so let me explain what I mean by this. So when we hear like motivational speeches, we get this rush. We get super excited, super happy. Yes, like I can do this. You have some changes in your life. Sorry. You have some changes in your life, for a week or two. That's about it. It's not always something that stays long term. Self-growth is delayed gratification. Self-growth is something that's on the long term, and motivational stuff is more on the short term. Self-growth is ugly. Let's just be real out here. If you've listened to Red Table Talk or anything, like self-growth is not always, oh my god, I'm so excited. Self-growth means healing. The second thing is the fact that self-growth also means that you need to have self-awareness. And why I'm saying this is, in order for you to grow, you need to look at yourself and realize, okay, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? I'm taking another band and I'm putting it over here again, as you guys can see. Like, what are the opportunities that I can create for myself? So it's very important to be self-aware so that you actually grow into a healthy perspective of who you are. And also to realize, okay, certain things of myself I might not be happy with. To not live in this bubble and think that you're better than who you actually are. Just being authentic and true to self, pun intended. Okay, so as you guys can see, the front is a bit, sketchy. I don't like that much. So gonna be using my wax. That's so that everything stays good and tight. Gonna start my foundation. This is from Bobbi Brown Longwear Even Finish. Yeah, and I use the Warm Element 6.5. So yeah, and actually there is the saying that says time heals all wounds, and I don't exactly agree with that. I believe more that time suppresses all wounds easier, because you actually have to deal with things and time can pass by, but if you haven't dealt with those things, it would just continue be in your life. As you guys can see, I don't like for like a thick layer to be on my skin. The next point is the fact that self-growth means that you actually need an interpersonal relationship. It talks about the relationship that you have with yourself. And why is that so important? I believe that the relationship you have with others is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. I'm using concealer from NYX. Let's say if you're very kind, loving, understanding, and forgiving towards yourself, it's easier for you to also give that to others. But if you're actually very hateful towards yourself, judgmental, not understanding, and super mean to yourself, it will be easier for you to also be that to others. It's important to continuously feed ourselves with positivity and to feed ourselves with things that are beneficial, just so that you can also be of value to the world as you are of value to yourself. We're stuck in this body till death do us apart. And so why would we spend time hating on what is created for us to love? So I'm using the powder from MAC. So I'm just going to be dabbing. Self-growth requires accountability. This means that, you know, you're going to hold yourself accountable for your actions, aka we're going to stop that victim mentality. Now, I'm not saying there aren't certain things that you can be a victim of in life. The question is, are you going to stay in a victim mode? It's not because you've done me wrong in life that I'm now going to fail, that I'm not going to succeed in life, that I'm going to be sad for the rest of my life. Now, like I said, those feelings of defeat and all of that are genuine, and you can actually feel those things. But I'm saying, are you going to stay in that place? So now I'm baking. This is W7 Banana Dreams loose powder. The fifth one, why I'm choosing self-growth. Self-growth also means you need to be willing to evolve. Okay. So let me figure out, what color am I going to use today? This one. You need to be willing to evolve. And what I mean with being willing to evolve means that self-growth means, you know, like the word itself, growth. It means you're outgrowing certain habits, you're outgrowing certain situations, you're outgrowing certain mindsets. And be willing to evolve means you're continuously in a position of planting seeds. And planting seeds, I mean, it could be certain habits that you know, you're not used to, but you know it's beneficial for your life. So you're going to teach yourself how to have that. And that's also growth. It requires discipline, not just a motivational speech. It comes from within you. Okay, so now I'm just going to use some blush. By lack of knowledge, my people will perish. So knowledge of yourself. You know, if you just know everything in the world, but you do not know yourself, that's a great weakness. And this is Fenty Ginger Binge. Do you guys actually like the fact that we're going to be talking more about self-growth? So now I'm gonna put this up with slick, and let me show you guys the rest of the outfit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look at the glow up, y'all. And yeah, see you guys next week Sunday. Bye.
So how does it sound? Us on the ground, giving you my love.